So I'm gonna do something I've never done before, which is take a sweater and make a ball of yarn from it. Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, never done this before, but yeah, basically what you need is a yarn wire, something to wrap the yarn around that you're unraveling, which this is going to be that, and then some sweaters that you don't want to wear anymore, or maybe you got it at a good deal at the thrift store. I don't know what you did. Maybe you have something you can already use. If you do, I'd suggest that. Me, I have some sweaters my sister didn't want anymore, so this one's got some sparkles going on. They also need scissors. That would be scissors would be helpful and handy, wouldn't they? Alright, perhaps I'll change the angle that I'm doing this at. One moment. Okay, so we have our sweaters, we have our chair, we have our scissors. So the first thing I'm going to do is unravel. I'm going to do this one since this one has only one yarn first. We're going to unravel it and then wrap it around that. So let's get to it. The top two. Get those out of the way. So it looks like this was sort of tied together at the top here. So it looks like this was tied together or something at the top here. So I guess I'll just cut that or something. I don't know. This is a little nerve-wracking. Uh-oh. Like sort of seamed together at the top. Here. First sip. I don't know if that's really gonna work. Maybe I should just I'm just gonna do a bigger sip. Okay, well that didn't work. This yarn kind of sucks. I'm starting to question whether this is worth it for this. A bit like, shitty. Okay, alright. So I think I need to really just cut down the seams. Maybe I should have looked this up first. What fun would that be? Okay, I can just cut that seam. Okay, this isn't going as well as I thought it would. Oh, there we go. There's more. Yay! Another piece! I think once we get out of the sort of part that's like, at least maybe I should split this up between the panels that they are, so I'm not like just standing here with the whole sweater in my hands. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. I vacuumed yesterday, that was probably a bad idea. Another sleeve down. And now to cut out the inside. Ooh, there is fuzzies everywhere. Okay, I need to get my seam wiper out. 1 second. I have my handy dandy Notions lunchbox. Ta-da! Whoa! Ba-ba! Gonna seam rip these tags out. They're gonna be a bit of a problem. The little stitches there at the top of the tag are probably gonna be, because they're sewn, I think, probably right into the yarn. So it's gonna be a little difficult to get out there. I should probably be doing this at like a table so I don't get tired, but I don't have one. Oh my god, this one is so much more difficult. I'm gonna do another snip because this seems to be not, I think there's still some threads there from the tag that are giving it a rough time. So I think for the little pieces that I've cut off so far, what I'm going to do is tie them all together anyways, and I'll show you how I do that. Perhaps I'm being too gentle. This isn't going how I thought it would go. Maybe I should have started at the bottom. Jesus. It just shed. It just shed. Okay, so I finally figured out how to do it, and perhaps I think I'm gonna go through a diagram of how to do it, because did not expect it to be that hard. So get ready for that. So basically at this point I have unraveled that one panel and I need to do the others, and then tie together all this yarn because it didn't come off in I couldn't get it to come off in one easy strand like I thought it would. So it's gonna be a bit of a longer process, but I will write it all out. And hopefully you will not have to struggle like I did. So this is the aftermath. So we've got all of it over. My nose is running because of all of these little fuzzies that came off. Oh my god. Okay, so now let's look at how to tie this all together. So we have all of these pieces that we've cut from the sweater, and basically now we need to tie them together to make a ball of yarn. So you'll want to take your strands of yarn, and sort of, I guess the first time you do this you can kind of just lay them flat together. I tend to do this kind of more in the air now because I've been doing it for a long time, but you'll want to basically lie them flat and then take one side, you'll want to go over top of the bottom one and then wrap it around and then tie a knot around that one, and just whoop, I'm having a little trouble there. Okay, I'm trying it again apparently. So tying that together, beep 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 beep. Ooh, I'm having a hard time. Alright, there we go. And you'll just give it a nice little tug. And then on the other side, when you tie it around the top one, you'll want to, again, tie it over and then give it a nice good tug on that side. And then once you've done that, all you need to do is just slip it, just pull on each side, and then you're good. And then after that, to snip it, to clean it up, all you need to do is snip it. Now it is a little difficult to work with that little knot in the yarn if you're not used to it, but over time you'll compensate for it and it'll be fine. And after you tie it up, you'll just want to clean it up a little bit. And then after you've trimmed it, just give it a nice tug. And yeah, so that's just what I'm going to do here. Just kind of continue doing that. I ended up not snipping the little tails at each knot because simply I don't care. This is all of it tied together, and I'm going to now wrap this. This is basically going to act as my Swift because I don't have one. I'm going to tie this around here just to keep it in place, and then twirl it around until it's all together. If you don't have a twirly office chair, you can just use a kitchen chair. You can just use a kitchen chair and just wrap it around many, many times. This is really a lovely thing to have, though. So I'd recommend maybe at some point getting one if you're planning on doing this. Okay, I'm gonna finish this and then I'll come back to you when I'm winding the ball. Okay, so I finished winding this all up. Oh, my next order of business is to, but I gotta see, it's not gonna happen. We're going to wind the ball of yarn from this reclaimed sweater. This is kind of broken on mine. And you basically just go like that. I don't have the best setup to do this, so it is a little spatially awkward, but it's fine. We'll deal. It's fine. We will deal with it. Yeah. So here we are, the end. So I only did the front part, but this is about how much yarn I got from the other, from the back side of the sweater. I'm not going to do the rest of this and film it. I do have some thoughts that I'll tell you about next, about the process of doing this. I think I could have done it better. Okay, so what I would have done is take stock of how my sweater is constructed. So I have a front, a back, and 2 arm panels for this sweater. And then where the seams are. So this is where all of the seams are for this sweater. And basically, I want to cut on those seams so that the entire thing comes apart. And then once that's apart, we have those 4 individual panels. So we've got front, back, arm, all out there. And then from there, you want to start at the bind off and unravel the yarn. Don't start at the cast on edge, because that's what I started with, and it was just totally terrible. Just don't do that. Now, I will say that this will depend on the construction of your sweater, what you do next. So just bear that in mind if you do try and do this. You'll want to basically just make sure you understand the construction of your sweater before you jump into anything. That's kind of the biggest thing I learned here. Okay, so that's it. That's the end. Those are all of the thoughts about like what I would have done differently, because I struggled a lot to make this. And yeah, so there we go. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.